And we are live. Welcome to the whole Bidof. This is our part 10 of catching all the Bidof in the Sinnoh region. And wow, we've already got someone here. Hello, Javier. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here yet. It is just me here today. Neville may be joining later on, but he's still at work. I'm just going to take a second just to send my customary messages to people telling them that I'm live. Sorry for the silence here. I'll try to speak so it's not just a strange silence. Okay, there we go. Javier, did I see the shiny Articuno you got? No, I saw that someone got one. I didn't see that was you. But nice. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen any raids that I've been able to join. Do you know how many people you need for an Articuno raid? Okay, so here we are. Let's see where we left off. What was our plan last week when we finished? I don't remember. I had a plan. But last week we realized that we have to we've got to go further through the game before we can make enough money to be able to buy all the Pokeballs to be able to catch all the Bidof. Okay, 3 people, Javier. In that case, maybe if people are interested and here, or if just you're interested and I can text my mum and sister, we might be able to do the one that I can see on stream. Okay, let's just have a look at how many Bidof we are at now, because we've got a lot. Okay, so we'll go back to the very beginning. So 30, 60, 90, 120, and then this would be 150 if this was full, but it's only, if you consider these being in there as well, that would be 149, plus we have 2 Indeed Dakin. So we have 151 Bidof. I did not realize that's the other number we finished at last week. Very iconic number for Pokemon. But okay, so we're at 151. We've still got a way to go. And let's just check how many Pokeballs we have at this point. Right, we have quite a lot. Yes, I forgot. That's how we ended last. Week. So let's go catch some Bidof then. For anyone who hasn't seen last week's stream, we ended it with just some time in the Sinnoh Underground and did some mining, trying to make some money. Wasn't quite as time efficient way to make money as other things that we found, such as just playing the game, but it was a fun, different thing to go off and do some mining. The underground is always a very nostalgic place. The shop. So it's quite hot in my room, and I've got this issue which has been bugging me all day, because to start this morning I thought, oh, there's a sprinkler on outside, and it's hitting my window. But it turns out It's a broken sprinkler, which has been constantly hitting my window all day. And I can't open my window to let some air in without opening it to the sprinkler. So my window's been closed all day, and I'd really like to be able to open it, but I really don't want to get wet either. I know it's a thrilling story. Okay, we're almost back to the Bidof, so we can start catching some more. Because we've got a lot of Pokeballs. We have 112 Pokeballs, and then I think 18 Premier Balls. So, I mean, we might be able to get to 250 today, which would be insane. Actually, I'm pretty sure we could just be catching for the full stream and still not use all those balls. Okay, we're switching to loggers because we always lead with loggers with our catching. At least currently with what we've got in our team. And of course, our first one is a Starly. It's okay. It's not like I actually wanted to find a Bidof to be able to catch more Bidof. Yeah, the more Starlies we come across, the more total Pokemon encounters, which means a higher chance of finding a shiny. And a Shinx. I forgot that you could find Shinx in this spot. I completely slipped my mind. Now that would be a cool shiny to find. But I'm going to go back over here where you can't find Shanks just because I need that higher chance of finding Bidof, which I still haven't found one yet. Okay. If it keeps up like this, then I'm definitely not going to be able to use all those Pokeballs today. And another Starly. Okay. Are there even any Bidof here? Is Bidof still even in the game? Let's see, is this one? Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous. No, I haven't caught them all yet, Javier. That's the goal, but yeah, it seems like maybe we haven't given them these. Oh, geez, another Starly. It seems like we haven't given the remaining Bidof population. It seems like we haven't given them enough time to repopulate since the last time we came through catching a bunch. Though we are helping with that repopulation because we've got 2 in the daycare. Oh, God, oh, this is ridiculous. I think we may have caught them all. Okay, this one's got to be a Bidof. There we go. We haven't caught them all yet. There's still at least this one left. Please don't crit here. There we go. I'll do one more tackle. Don't crit. Nice. Okay. And this will be our first Bidof capture of the day. And as you can see, there are a lot of Pokeballs just there. And there we go, 1 Bidof. Nope, no nickname. And box 5. we're going to be very soon. We're going to be putting things into box 6. And it's another Starly. Okay. Maybe it won't be very soon for me starting to put things into box 6. I need to find enough Bidoof to fill out that box. I mean, seriously? Another Starly. This is actually ridiculous. Like, how many Starly have we found so far? Has anyone been counting? I doubt anyone's been counting. Oh my god, another one. Okay, Javier, count this one. Or was that one number 8? I'll give you a second. Did you include that one? That was number 7. Okay, so we found 7 Starly and 1 Bidoof so far. I'm going to keep track of this. Oh my god. Okay, 8. 8 Starly. So we found 8 Starly so far, and we've only found 1 Bidoof. Let's see, and this one, oh my god. This is 9. This is ridiculous at this point. And this is the one place in the game with the highest percentage spawn for Bidoof. And it's supposed to be 50-50. Oh my god. Okay, so we found 10 Starly and 1 Bidoof. When I started counting, I didn't expect it to get this much worse. Okay. And this one is... oh my god. There's 11. 11 Starly. And only 1 Bidoof. Yeah, I think Javier was right earlier. We've caught them all. There's barely any left. Oh, come on. We found 12 Starly and we found 1 Bidoof. Yeah, I'm actually starting to doubt whether or not there are any left here. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is number 13. I think we'd only found like 5 Starly when we found the first Bidoof. There's 13 Starly with 1 Bidoof. Oh, come on. I don't know. I don't know what's happening now. So we found 14 Starly and only 1 Bidof. And here, there we go. Second Bidof. Yeah, good luck for us getting through all those Pokeballs that we've got. If the Bidof keep on being this rare. Yeah, so we look in our bag, we have 111 Pokeballs, 18 Premier Balls. Yeah, we found 14 Starly and only 2 Bidof. So that means that to be able to find enough Bidof to use all those Pokeballs, at the rate we've been going, we would need to encounter, oh, that's math, 880 different Pokemon. Yeah, it would be around 880, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, can we get another Bidof? Of course we can't. Okay. So 15 Starly. Is there something wrong with my game? Like, I know, like, every other time we've been here, we've had much better odds than this. And I don't know how a save file would suddenly, oh my god, a save file would suddenly get changed out of nowhere. Like, but is there some type of glitch going on? Is this just the same Starly? Was that 16 Starly? I think it was 16 Starly. And then here we have Bidof number 3. That's much quicker than it took for us to find either of the other two. Still, I can't believe it's this hard for us to find Bidof. Hey, but if things stay like this, we have a higher chance of at some point in this journey coming across a shiny. Unfortunately, if it keeps up like this, it's most likely going to be a Starly. But hopefully we'll just find a Bidof. There we go. Was that Bidof number 3 for today? I think so. We've only got 3 Bidof, and we're about to hit 17. Oh my god, another Starly. We're 17 minutes in to this stream now, and I've caught 3 Bidof. And I came here straight at the beginning. First thing we did, we came straight here, and it's been 17 minutes, 3 Bidof. Okay, here we go. Bidof number 4. Tackle. So long since I've not seen that many Bidof, so once I do come across one, it's like, what am I supposed to do to catch it? It's tackle, and it's done enough damage that we can just go straight away to the Pokeball. I am looking forward to the point when once we get Big Oof to the point where he can learn Hyper Fang, is it, or is it Super Fang? He's already got Hyper Fang, Super Fang, because it just cuts the opponent's Pokemon HP exactly in half from where it is. So the full health Bidoof in the wild, set them down to 50%, and then we can throw a Pokeball, and then we're never worrying about. First of all, we're never worrying about making the wild Bidoof faint, and we're not worried about our Pokemon fainting. The only issue is our Pokemon running out of PP for that move, which isn't something I'd thought of before when I'd been thinking about that strategy. Let's see. Tackle again. Yeah, I think this may end up just being a completely just a catching stream. Which we did some catching at the beginning of last week's stream, so but then we did quite a lot of just playing through the game after that and then trying to make money. There we go. That was 2 Bidoof in a row for the first time, which is kind of strange that it took us that long for that to happen. Oh, no, don't want to do that. That was a close one. Would not want to do that accidentally. Whew. Okay, I think that was round number 5 or 6 for our Bidofs for today. And once we catch our 8th one, that'll be starting the next box in the PC. And that is exciting. I should probably move the order of stuff in my bag so I'm not accidentally clicking on that. Actually, isn't it showing up in my most recently used item thing? Pretty sure it is. Okay, another Starly. Can't complain, it's been a while. But that beginning, that was... I'm still in shock about how hard it was to find a Bidof at the beginning. Okay, another Starly. Keeping up with loggers. Running away from more Starlies. Okay, another Bidof. Let's see, tackle. Oh, we need to go to item used last for another Pokeball. Yeah, it all depends on. I was thinking there was a chance of us getting to. There was a chance of us getting to a total of 250 Bidoof today, but because of how hard it's been, typically. Oh, there we go. Box 6. Starting using box 6. Because of how hard it's been, typically for us to even find a Bidoof, I don't think that's very likely to be happening today. We're going to have to go and heal up loggers very soon. Caught this Bidoof. Okay, let's go. Another tackle. Okay, let's catch this one. Sorry that I'm going quiet right now. I'm just looking at, because I've just seen that there's some people doing a Articuno raid in Pokemon Go very soon nearby to me, and I'm planning on using a remote raid. I'm trying to organize that. So if anyone's here who wants an invitation to a Articuno raid at 6:30, let me know in the chat or message me directly. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Got to make sure that. There we go. And it's another Starly though. Okay. Javier, you want to do it? Okay. Sounds good. I'd already seen that it was coming up, and then I thought I'd have a look at the Discord just to see if there was anyone talking about it, and there were, so that's perfect. Don't need to worry about if there's going to be enough people. They're talking about Articuno. We've got the Galarian forms of Articuno and the other birds coming up in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Crown Tundra, which is coming out at some point. I don't know when exactly, but it's coming up soonish. So that's an interesting thing to be looking out for right now. Though I'm assuming that in those games, all three of them will probably be shiny locked. So unlike this Articuno raid where everyone's going to be trying to get a shiny. Oh, there we go. Another Bidof. Level 2. So I'll catch this one, then we'll be heading to the Pokemon Center to heal up. Especially since, is this going to take Lockers out? Oh no, Lockers is too good for that. So let's go to the bag. Oh, we're down to only 100 Pokeballs now. Sorry, I'm still organizing stuff about people I'm going to give. I'm going to invite to that raid. And if also, again, if there's anyone else there that wants to do a Pokemon Go Articuno raid, just let me know. Because we are going to be starting it very soon. Tackle, that's what I've got to do. Takes me a second sometime. There we go, another Bidof. There we go, caught it. Okay, before I forget, I'm going to go and heal Loggers before he can get to fainting. And another Bidof, just trying to get out of here. Yep, I will send it any second, Javier. I'm just waiting to see if they're actually starting now. And yes, okay. I'm joining the raid. I will bring my screen around invisible for the actual raid itself, but right now I am just doing it on my phone behind the camera, just so I can make sure I get everything in. And actually, I'm going to take a second to see if I've got enough time to grab my other account. I swear I didn't completely run off. I only ran off to the side. I'm still here. I'm going to still keep on speaking just so you still get to hear me, even if there's no Bidof catch going on. Oh, there's my phone. Does it have time to get in? Yes, it did. Okay. So I guess we'll just be showing this for a minute. There we go. I'm using my shiny Tyranitar against the Articuno. Hopefully the shiny luck of using the shiny Tyranitar, will be enough to give me a shiny Articuno from this. So actually, if we have a look, see there's an Aggron in there, we see a Heatran over there. Oh, is that we've got a shiny Entei over there, another Heatran. Okay, that was just a regular Entei, a Rhyperior. Or Giratina here. I'll pretend that the Giratina is a surprise and I don't know or didn't already know about it because it's on the other screen that I'm tapping on. Same with that Mewtwo. Oh, but there's a Gigalith over there. That's interesting. But no Bidof, though. That's kind of disappointing. Maybe I should have brought the Bidofs in. Okay, won the raid, and let's see. Oh, 6 rare candies. That's nice. See, do we get a shiny? Nope. Okay. Oh well. Well, I will catch this quickly, and then we will get back to catching more Bidof. Okay, back to this Bidof. The true star of the show here today. Even though I'm still going to keep on using one hand to try to catch Articuno. Though we caught the Bidof at the same time. No nickname for the Bidof. So then now let's finally head back to the Pokemon Center. Javier, how was your Articuno? Oh, I don't know why I went over there. I need to go heal my Pokemon. There we go. I'm paying attention to the game I'm playing. Actually, I just invited my sister to that raid, and she just sent me a picture. So I'm just going to check to whether or not she's showing off IVs or shininess. So normally she would send me a picture just to show off that she caught it. Oh, but that's a shiny. There we go. There's the picture of her shiny Articuno she just caught. Isn't she lucky that I randomly sent her a text while I was streaming? She's just saying that she didn't realize it was shiny until she went back to take a screenshot of it to show me. So I'm assuming she didn't use a raspberry on it if she didn't realize it was shiny. Also, that's her first ever Articuno raid. Wild. I think that's the third different legendary that on her very first raid for it she's gotten the shiny. And it's not like she's raided for all the different legendaries. She basically only raids with me. And since I'm not in the same place as her right now, she only raids when I invite her to one. And it still happens. That's wild. The Javier, you said your shiny Articuno earlier was one off of being anti-perfect, and mine's also. Well, it's not shiny, but it's one off of being an anti-perfect. Caught another Bidof. Okay, I'm assuming by now, but we've run around enough that if we were to go back to the daycare, they would have a Bidof egg for me. I'm not going to do that right now, but there's probably one there, which I'm not sure. Are we allowed to count an egg that the daycare still has, that's not hatched, of course, because I haven't even taken it from them, but are we allowed to count that towards our total number of Bidof? If you have an opinion on that, share it in the comments. What do you think? Does the unborn Bidof that's still in an egg at the daycare still count towards our total Bidof count? Because it's still a Bidof, and it's technically ours, but does it count? Okay, our Bidof finding luck has gotten much better than it was at the beginning of the stream. So I'm feeling much better about that. And as soon as I say that, we have a Starly show up. Great. Run away. For anyone who's wondering, the reason why I ran away from the Starly that I come across instead of just knocking them out, it's because I don't want loggers to get any more XP, because at the level he's at right now, he does just the right amount of damage to the Bidof to make them easier to catch, and if he levels up more, then it wouldn't be quite as easy. I mean, it may not necessarily be harder, but I've gotten into the system of knowing how much it does. I don't want to accidentally be knocking out Bidof when I'm trying to catch them. Caught another Bidof. Another fine addition to our collection. Just found myself thinking about how insane of a thing this is to do, just to fill the entire box with Bidof. Like, the number of Pokemon that the boxes can hold is designed for, well, back in Gen 4, when there were over 400 different Pokemon, there was like, was it 470 something? Something like that. And there's all those Pokemon that exist. And when they made these games, they're like, okay, it's possible to send your Pokemon from those old games to these games, so people could send up all their Pokemon from those previous games up to this one to complete their national Pokédex as well, to be able to have one of all of the Pokemon that have ever existed up to this point. We're going to make the storage so big that they can do all of that and have their Pokemon from this game and all that. Oh, crit, knocked out that Bidof, that's sad. So we're going to have enough storage for all of those things. And instead of using that space to try to complete the national dex or do all these other things, like even with that national dex, think about all the unknown forms as well that there are. Like, they give you a lot of storage for all those Pokemon. And what are we doing with it? We are filling that entire space with Bidof. That just sounds absurd to me. That much power can exist in the universe. I don't actually quite remember the exact number of how many Bidof we're going to be able to fit in all this space. So I did do the math at one point. I'm going to do it again right now because it's 18 boxes, each with 30. That's 540, and then plus 6 from my inventory, from my party, plus 2 in the daycare, 548. 548. Jeez, that's a lot of Bidof. And we're over a quarter of the way there. The fact that I've given myself such an insane task, and while playing once a week, I've been able to make it a decent way through so far. And in the next couple of weeks, we're going to reach the halfway point. It's just going to happen. I mean, I mentioned before about the fact that I'd considered starting doing streams more often instead of just once a week. But like I said before, I don't want to. I mean, if there aren't going to be people showing up to streams, I don't really want to just be sitting here alone talking to myself. And also, I don't think it's fair on the people that are actually interested in what's going on and want to be able to see it and be here for the streams, but then aren't able to commit to watching multiple hour long streams a week. Maybe once we complete this challenge and if we're on to another one, we've got a larger audience, possibly I may start doing it more often. Maybe when there's a challenge that's got less, that doesn't have such high stakes, because for my first streamed challenge, I picked something with some pretty high stakes here. And catching all the Bidof in the Sinnoh region, every single last one of them, that's a lot of Bidof. I just saw how long we've been going, and looking at the time, with that means that Neville may possibly be joining us soon, which means I can stop talking to myself and start talking to another person. Running away. Oh, no, not to the bag. Running away from another Starly. Let's go loggers. Let's throw in a tackle. Just realized that I never got any response from anyone about the whole whether or not the egg at the daycare would count as one of my Bidof. It's okay though, I understand that you may not want to comment, or you may be just listening while you're doing other stuff, and I appreciate that. I like to sometimes just have a stream going and do other things while I'm doing it. I'm not necessarily going to comment on stuff. That's cool. You can just chill there. Okay, we're still on box 6. We're going to reach box 7 at some point. We're probably not that close because I don't think we've actually caught that many Bidof today. I mean, even though we've been going for 48 minutes now, like half an hour ago, we still only had 2. Back to the bag, another Pokeball. Bidof was caught. When Loggers needs to be healed again, we're going to have another look at the PC just to see how far through box 6 we are. Because we're getting there. I mean, we must be getting like some portion of the way through. Though we'll never get to checking if we keep on finding Starlies. And another Starly. This is crazy. just had a really strange thought and just realized that this route right here at 201 has 2 Pokemon on it, and both of them are in Pokemon Go but can't be shiny there. And that frustrates me. Because first of all, Bidof is amazing, and second of all, Starly is the best early game flying type Pokemon. And Bidof, of course, is just the best Pokemon there is. And all the other early in the game, like Route 1 normal types, and like almost all of the like very early game flying types, all of them can be shiny in Pokemon Go. Even the ones from Gen 5. But the ones from Gen 4, nope. They can't be shiny. And I get it for Bidof, because that would just be too overpowered. And it's something that's like so like rare and amazing in general that I don't think they could just throw it out in the wild. I think they need to do some type of like raids for it. Of course, it was not like it's going to be like a 3-star raid or anything. It would have to be EX raids. And since they aren't doing EX raids right now, as far as I'm aware, they may have started doing them again. I don't think so, though. But without EX raids, then, I mean, how else would they put Bidof in raids? So that's why. So if anyone was wondering, that is why Shiny Bidof is not yet in Pokemon Go. Because they're waiting to put him in EX raids. The more you know. For anyone that doesn't pay Pokemon Go, that makes absolutely no sense. I just realized. That wild Bidof just used Tackle. Ooh, it did a crit on Loggers. Loggers is down for the first. Oh, accidentally got away. Oh well. Okay, now let's go and heal Loggers. And we'll look at how full box 6 is. Look at the Pokemon, and box 6 is more than halfway full. We only have 6, 12, 13 more to go to fill box 6. And then we'll be on to box 7. So not bad. Not bad at all. I went over 170 total Bidof right now. And ooh, just right now, in Pokemon Go here, a Bidof just appeared. So let's catch this Bidof, since I don't think we've done this on any of our streams yet. And of course, like always, you gotta give Bidof a Peanut Berry, because you need to get all of the. I've got stuff on my screen. Gonna get all of the Bidof candy. There we go. Threw a curveball at it. There we go. Caught the Bidof. Oh, that was a rare spawn. See? That's 1 star. We've got 10,950 Bidof candy now. There we go. No more Bidof. Back to the Bidof in the Sinnoh region, instead of the ones in the dorms next door. See, that's where all the Bidof have ran off to, around to Pokemon Go, because they're scared I'll catch them in the Sinnoh region. That's why we aren't finding them here. Another Starly. Another Starly. Okay, let's run away again. Thing is, it really saddens me because Bidof is the best, no doubt about it. But I do quite like Starly as well. But right now, in this challenge of catching all the Bidof, it's making me disappointed to see Starly, which makes me quite sad because I really like Starly. But for me to be able to keep on catching Bidof, there needs to not be Starly. There we go, another Bidof. And another Bidof, yeah. 2 Bidof back to back. This is my lucky day. I mean, earlier it wasn't lucky, but this is lucky. I mean, not really when you look at the actual odds of it, but I feel lucky. Just being in the presence of all these Bidof makes me feel lucky. Here we go, another Starly. I'll run from this one too. If we keep on finding like all these Starly, and then we end up having to like battle against other, like, go past other Pokemon when we're playing through the game, there's a decent chance we'll eventually come across a shiny. I would love to. I mean, who wouldn't love to come across a shiny? We just got to cross our fingers that when we eventually come across a shiny, it will be a Bidof. Which actually, that makes me think. Because earlier I was talking about the fact that the Sword and Shield second part of the DLC is going to be coming out at some point soon. The Crown Tundra. And that's going to add a bunch more Pokemon into Sword and Shield. And it's going to include some of my favorites, like the Electivire line and I'm pretty sure the Garchomp line as well. Some great Pokemon, but I'm really hoping that we also get Bidof. I'm not sure how likely it is because it may not be balanced enough. They may be worried about what it's going to do to the meta if they add Bidof into the game. Otherwise, like, everyone's just going to be using Bidof in all like the big championships. I mean, they'd have to ban him, honestly. And so they may be like wondering, well, oh, is it worth adding this Pokemon in if we're just going to ban him from the meta? But I think it's worth it. I definitely think it's worth them doing. I mean, I don't really play competitive anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But I do feel for all the people out there who are really into the competitive scene and won't get to use Bidof. Sad. And there we go. We just hit the 1 hour mark on the stream. I was really thrown off because something just suddenly shifted on my laptop screen, and it's the timer for how long the stream has been going. And because it went to saying 1 hour before the number of minutes and then the seconds, before they just didn't have that there before, but now it's got the hours as well because it reached 1 hour. It just suddenly got longer, and so that just suddenly popped up, and it's like, oh, what's going on? It's just a 1. An hour into the stream, and we're nowhere near using all of the Pokeballs. And it's not going to happen today, I don't think. I think this is just going to be a catching stream today, which is relaxing, just going into Bidoof encounters, battling the Bidoof, catching the Bidoof, every now and again going and healing my Bidoof. And there we go, got another one. So I'm not sure if there's actually anyone there. I mean, it says there's 3 people watching. I don't know if you're actually listening. I like to pretend there are, even if there aren't, because it makes me feel like there's something, there's some reason why I'm talking to myself. If there's not anyone there, then I am. So I like to pretend there's someone. There's at least, I like to pretend the 3 of you that it claims that are there are actually there, so that I don't go insane. Saying that, I'm not certain I haven't gone insane anyway. See, what is the date today? Is it the 18th? It's the 18th, okay. We're more than halfway through September. And once we're in October, we'll be almost at November. That is the order they go. Those 3 months go consecutively in that order. And if you're wondering about any other months, then you'll have to look it up because I'm not going to tell you. I feel like that's one of the most pointless things I've said on any of these streams, where I don't know if there's actually anyone listening, and I start telling the void of the internet the fact that three particular months go in a certain order. Jeez, maybe I am going insane. And the only thing keeping me sane, though, are these Bidoof. Couldn't do this without the Bidoof. I definitely couldn't do this without the Bidoof. If they didn't have the Bidoof, then what's a stream of catching all the Bidoof in the Sinnoh region, part 10, without the Bidoof? Talking about that, we're on, this is part 10. So technically the 10th, well, kind of the 10th stream. Not really, because the first week we had some technical difficulties and it was like 2 or 3 streams. I'm not sure exactly. So but we did also take a week off So we're probably at around 10 weeks now. And the rate we're going, it's probably going to take like another. Honestly, we could probably finish it in another 10 weeks. Because we spent so much time, like so many weeks early on, were spent trying to level up the first few Bidof and getting through that first gym. That took us a while, doing that training and all that. And also the fact that like the first stream was spent entirely just leveling up Zeus, and then turned out that I wasn't going to be able to use him, and I had to train up a different Bidof instead. The one problem with doing this stream where I'm just going to be catching Bidof is we're not going to have any breakout super exciting moments like we've had in a few recent streams. Like last week we had, if you weren't there, I really suggest going back to last week's stream. You don't need, not saying to watch the whole thing, but the rival battle. Because I was really caught off guard by having that rival battle. And then the week before, the gym battle, also super insane. I'm not sure which week we did the first gym battle, but that one also incredible battle. See, we have 78. It's going to be now 77 Pokeballs left. Means that we've used 35-ish. I think around that. Given by how long we've been going and how much further we're going to go today. Yeah, we are not going to finish going through all these Pokeballs today, which is fine. We will still have some left over for next week's stream. And then also next week's stream, we can keep playing a bit just to mix things up a bit. Though, if there's anyone who's here who would rather, if anyone's got any preference to whether or not I keep on catching more Bidof right now, or go and start and head towards the next gym, because I do have enough time, I could try to battle the next gym, or at least prepare for it, and like battle the gym trainers today. Or I could also go to the underground, mine up some treasures that I'd be able to sell to be able to buy more Pokeballs. So if anyone has any preference over those things, let me know in the chat. Wow, there's a lot of Starly again. And another Starly. You know what? I'm just gonna move there a bit. Move this back. Move this back. There we go. Now I do not need to be so hunched over in order to play. Because my legs were getting sore from like hunching forwards. I swear that makes sense. Anatomically, it makes sense. Trust me. Okay, let's catch this Bidof. There we go. Got the Bidof. Okay, we're still on box 6, but we must be close to box 7. Running away from another Starly. Another Bidof. Oh, hello, Neville. I see that you are here now. Yes, it says that there are 3 other people also watching. Usually, it says there are other people watching, but we haven't had much activity in the chat, and I don't know who necessarily is there. So, if you want to, okay, that's how you're doing things. If you want to come onto Discord so we can chat, you're welcome to. But let me know though, because I don't have Discord open right now. Since you're here, Neville, you might as well like the stream. Neville, we had at the beginning of the stream so long where we were only finding Starly after Starly after Starly. It reached the point where it's like we found our second Bidof, we'd already encountered 14 Starlies. Yeah. So we've had a lot of that type of stuff, a lot of Starlies today. Oh, that was a close one. Got to stay awake enough not to accidentally click on that thing that's not there. Okay, we're still on box 6. We're so close to box 7. Another Bidof. Oh, I'm tired. You know what? I haven't looked out my window in a while. Yep, the broken sprinkler's still there. Did I see the Harry Potter game? No, I didn't, Neville. Was there like a new thing revealed today or something? Earlier this week? No, I didn't see anything about a Harry Potter game this week at all. Did you see Harry Potter RPG in 1800s? That's interesting. I would not have expected a Harry Potter RPG to be set in the 1800s. Oh, it's from what I'm seeing, it's on the open world RPG. Yeah, I'm seeing. I just looked it up. Um, all I'm seeing when I searched it is everything saying that J.K. Rowling is not involved in it. I don't know how she would be involved in a open world RPG. That's potentially interesting. I see that it's going to be on the PS5, but I don't see if it's going to be on any other consoles. If it's not, that sucks. Well, there we go, box 7. Yeah, no, it very well might be good. The question is whether or not it's going to be on. Oh, it was revealed. Okay, so that makes it seem like it probably will be. Thing is, I don't think any game reveal would convince me to get a PS5. I've got a Switch. I've got a Xbox One. Once there's a big enough Star Wars game that's going to be only on a different console, then I'll buy a different console. Might be another other non-exclusive game. Okay, yeah, but there've been some like exclusive PS5 games that have been like big deal ones. Like there was the Spider-Man one that was like this big deal game that was a PS4. Was it PS4 at the time? Yeah, it was an exclusive. But yeah, no, I'm only going to buy even if it is like coming out next year, they're going to stop selling games on the PS4 and Xbox One. Both of them, they're just going to stop at some point. And I'm not going to end up playing any games on them until I'm not even going to get a new console until there's a game that I want to play badly enough that makes me buy one, which will probably be probably won't be until there's a big Star Wars game, because that's the type of thing that would get me to do it. It's why I got a Xbox One for when they made the new Battlefront games. Other than that, I've got a Switch. I'm still using this 2DS. But if it ends up being on a console that I've got, I would be interested in giving it a go. Depending on how the trailers set it up, this might change it, but most likely I'd wait to see if it's any good first, like how the reviews are, before I actually commit to buying it. Yeah, I'll have a look at the trailer that they released the other day. Also, talking about new trailers for things, recently we got in the past, you don't need to. Yeah, since it's set far in the past. Don't need to worry about movie events getting in the way. Yeah, it's nice being able to have like when a franchise can have a game that's set um, in a different time. So that means they don't need to really worry about continuity with movies. It's what I mean. That's the thing with Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's set so long ago, before any of the movies, that at this point they can do not quite anything they want, and they're not trying to be completely canonized anyway, but it fits in and it doesn't have huge contradictions with things because it's set so long ago. It's not like if they tried to make a Star Wars MMO that was set just before Episode 4. You kind of have some issues there. But yeah, it's the same type of reason why you do something way before. Yeah, but the other trailer we've gotten recently. Oh no, that was not something against Rogue One. I'm talking about from like a video game point of view, because video games end up being much broader, and especially like and end up like ends up being broader story instead of like movies is more of a narrow focus story where they can make that connection. Not at all a Rogue One diss. Rogue One, in fact, is probably one of my absolute favorite Star Wars movies. But like I was saying, Neville, before you keep on changing the topic again, recently we had the Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga trailer recently, which looks absolutely amazing. Though lots of people had the very same reaction as me, as being it looked great except for one really disappointing thing: the fact that it's not coming out until the spring. It had originally supposed to be coming out like late this fall, and it was going to be around like December, but now it's not coming out until the spring, which makes sense, and I'd rather they didn't rush it. But I'm so looking forward to that game. Yeah, look up that trailer, Neville. It looks amazing. It's going to be great. There's no way it's not going to be amazing. It's going to be the most expansive Lego game ever. And some of the more recent ones have like huge like hub worlds that you can explore, but this is going to be even bigger. There's going to be, I think it's like 24 or 25 different planets that are going to have like open world, like explorable areas, like as like the hub, like not within actual levels, but like that you can just explore. Like 24 or 25 of them. It's going to be like basically every planet from a Star Wars movie is going to be there and explorable. Yeah, and with it coming out in the spring, I mean, there's a high chance that spring implies a very large range, but it's something Star Wars coming out in spring. You can assume that it's going to come out May the 4th. Would be a good guess. Whenever it comes out, I'm going to order it. Definitely going to pre-order it because the pre-order bonus for it. There's a special Lego minifigure you can get if you pre-order it, and it's Luke Skywalker from A New Hope, but he comes with a carton of blue milk, and he's got like a milk mustache on his face and all that. It's ridiculous, but I love it, and I'm going to be getting the game anyway. So yes, I'm going to get that collector's edition with that minifigure. But I'm going to say I've said it to I've talked to other people about this, but I'll say it now. You can hold me to this. This is footage of me saying this on the internet. Pretty sure that's legally binding. I am not going to play it until after my spring semester finishes, because at that point I will be weeks away from graduating from university, and I really don't think it would be a good idea for me to, at the last minute, just start playing Lego Star Wars the whole time, because I already know that I am terrible with when there's like a new game that comes out that I've been waiting for a long time, that I get like when it comes out, if it's during like school time, yes, when I'm waiting for it to come out, I will make sure I'm ahead of like all my work, so that in that first weekend that it's out, I don't need to worry about any other homework. But also for the next week, I will be only focused on that game. It makes at least for a week. It's happened with multiple games last year. I'm not going to let it happen again. Just need to be careful about when I order games and where I order them to be delivered to. But just the timing of it means that, because I've already been waiting for this game for so long, and I'm so excited for it. Oh, okay. This stream has been entirely just Bidof catching, and we still have so many Pokeballs left. It's insane. We made a lot of money last stream. And another Bidof. Being onto box 7 now, that means completing box 6. Let's see. Oh, I didn't catch that one. Completing box 6 would have put us at, what's 30 times 6? 180. We would have been at 188 at that point. So then we need to be 12 Pokemon, 12 Bidof into box 7. We're going to be 12 Pokemon into box 7 in order to have 200 Bidof, because of the 6 in the party. Jesus, Bidof doesn't want to be caught because of the 6 in the party and the 2 in the daycare. Still got 65 Pokeballs plus the Premier Balls. Let's use some of the Premier Balls soon. Jeez. It's a level 2 Bidof. Why is it holding up so long? You know what? Let's Premier Ball this guy. Jeez. We've barely had any Bidof not get captured straight away. So if I want to last this long, like have me waste this many balls on them. Come on, catch it. There we go. Caught the Bidof. Actually, this seems like a really good time to go and heal up loggers. this way, that way. Okay, let's find some more Bidof. Let's use some more permeables just so they get used. Or we could just save up permeables to the end, because then we'd have a bunch of permeables. No, let's use them. Let's make sure they actually get used. No, it's not really even that late, and I'm not feeling quite tired already. It's only 7:30. Jeez, am I this tired at 7:30? Seriously, another Bidof just breaking out? No, it would be great if we could just use quick balls. Yeah. Another Starly. Oh, feels like there's been so many Starly today. Soon we're gonna have a shiny Starly. If I said that and then this one ended up being a shiny, that would have been just insane. Oh, another Bidof. Loggers can deal with him. I mean her, sorry. More yawning. Another Premier Ball. You know what? I think I'm going to head to the Pokemon Center quickly just to check the PC to see how close we are to 200 Bidof. Because that's one mighty milestone to reach. We're one Bidof away. I think. Are we? Yes. Yes. Because up to this point it's 180. We've got 188 if you include the party and the daycare. and then each row 6. So that would get this. So we're at currently 199 Bidof. While we're here, we might as well heal. But let's go and catch Bidof number 200. Let's see what Bidof we can find for Bidof number 200. 200 Bidof. Let's see, here we are. And it's a Starly. Okay. Bidof number 200 hiding from us. It's okay. We'll just run away from the Starly and then we'll find Bidof number 200. Here we go. Bidof number 200. We're going to use tackle. Let's do this. Premier Ball, use. Bidof number 200. And she is caught. There we go. We are at 200 Bidof now. Let's get a loggers in the chat for that. And yes, we will give this Bidof a nickname. We will call you 2. Hun 200. There we go. $200 Bidof. 200. That is a lot, but it is not enough. We still need to catch another 358. 358 more to go. We're almost there. Maybe like well over a third now of the way. See, how many weeks do we have left in the year? Let me check my calendar for that. Because I'm wondering whether or not we are it's realistic for us to be able to complete by the end of the year. Okay, there are 14 more Fridays in 2020. The final Friday, though, is Christmas Day. So let's cut that down to 13. So there's 13 more weeks. I think it is possible for us to finish catching all the Bidof by the end of the year. I think that is very possible. And I'm going to do it. Even if that means at some point in December doing a super long live stream just to get there. We are going to fill this game with Bidof before the end of the year. And by we, I mean me with maybe 1 or 2 people watching at a time. But what I would really like to do, if I had more people interested in watching these streams, if when the Crown Tundra comes out, if Bidof is in it, I'm just going to do some live streams of just me catching Bidof until I find a shiny. Because the more Bidof I catch, up to 500, I can increase the shiny odds. So yeah, great idea there for in Sword and Shield. But what I'd really like to do is when we eventually get Diamond and Pearl remakes, I'll get one of each, and one of them I'll just play through normally, get to play the game, and the other one I will live stream me filling the game with as many Bidof as I can. Well, as fit in the game. And I really hope they don't increase the storage capabilities within the game by that point, because I'd hate to have to fill thousands of Bidofs. But the other thing that I think would be really cool to do with like Diamond and Pearl remakes, depending on how things are going, like what's going on in my life at the point that, and how my streaming's been going by the time those games finally come out. I love the idea of trying to do a 24-hour stream, and this could be done with other things in other Pokemon and other games. But I'd love to do it in Diamond and Pearl remakes. 24-hour stream of I've got 24 hours to play the game and catch as many Bidof as I can in 24 hours. I think that would be a really amazing concept that wouldn't come out very well, but the concept would be amazing. Because there's also this challenge of, like, it's not just it's just like with this, I've got to play through the game to be able to make money. And if it's when the game's just come out, I wouldn't necessarily know what the best way to make money would be. And so I could possibly do it multiple times just to try to improve on my 24-hour Bidof records. The Bidof. Just trying to make you guys yawn as well. We've been streaming. We've only caught, all we've done in this stream is catch Bidof. And we have been going for an hour and 45 minutes. And we still have 60 Pokeballs left. We've only gone through half of the Pokeballs. And that is insane. I know, Neville, we talked about it last week, and we talked about what my plan was for this week. And when I started this stream, I couldn't remember it at all. And I thought, hey, I'm going to go catch some Bidof. And then just caught some more Bidof and some more. And I just got so many Pokeballs that it's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep going. Oh, I was going to start by battling the gym, wasn't I? And I'm remembering why I was going to do that. Oh, okay. Well, that's almost 2 hours too late. Yeah, but yeah, I know it's not really a big deal, but it's just like now I'm remembering it. I'm remembering like I had a reason to why I was going to do it that way. Because I was going to start by battling um, the Veilstone gym first, and then on my way back to catch some Bidof, I was going to check whether or not it would let me through towards the Pokemon Mansion from Heart Home City. But that could always be next week. We could start by going and doing the gym, and then when we come back. So many Bidof. Still going to box 7. You must be on to like the last 10 for box 7. Well, we'll see once we go. We'll probably go and head over to heal loggers next. So we'll be able to see while we're there how many Bidof we have left to fill up box 7. Oh, loggers is down from a crit from this wild Bidof. I accidentally got away. Didn't mean to run away. Oh well. Let's see how many Bidof we have. First, we'll heal them up. And there we go. There's 200. And we have 11 more to go for this box. You know what, though? We're almost out of time. So I'm going to start heading back towards Veilstone. Since I'm going to go past some Bidof here, so I'm still going to catch a couple more. But I want to head to Veilstone so that we can start off next week by battling the gym there. And then we'll be able to make some more money. And I think with some of the trainers on the way to Veilstone, we haven't finished battling yet, so we'll do some of those right now as well. There we go. Now we're only 10 away from filling box 7. Is this another Bidof? No, it's a Starly. Of course it's a Starly. Everything's a Starly. And another Starly. Is this another Starly? Ah, no, it's a Bidof. Okay. Let's do another Premier Ball. Actually, on the regular Pokeballs, we're exactly halfway where we were, and I think we are with the Premier Balls as well. Yeah, we've used exactly half of the balls that we started with now. Which is insane to think that we've been going for almost 2 hours, and we've only used half of the Pokeballs we had. We made a lot of money last week. There's so many Pokemon in this grass. It's another Starly. And another Pokemon. Is it a Bidof? No, it's a Starly. Okay. Let's run away from this one. Okay. Into Jubilife. Oh, another Bidof. Oh, a level 5 Bidof. It knows Growl. Because it's level 5. Yeah, that's... It seems like a really small thing, and it is a really small thing, but it's still cool. Use Growl again. Well, that doesn't matter because we are going to use let's use a regular Pokeball again. Using a Pokeball on him. There we go, another Bidof for ours. Good job, Rockers. Actually, let's just make sure before we encounter any more Pokemon, we'll move Bidof back to the front. Also, if we go and head to this gym now, and we'll do battle some of the after that, Bidof may learn Super Fang, which, like I mentioned multiple times, will be useful for us. And this right here, pluck on a Machop, that is how we are getting through the upcoming gym. That's the entire. Made it one step. Geodude. I really like the fact that with the moves that that Bidof has, he has up the super effective against all the different cave Pokemon here. It's got Rock Smash for the Geodudes, got Pluck for the Machops, got Rollout for the Zubats. It's got a good system down here. Or Chingling. Chingling doesn't fit into one of those categories, does he? Well, we'll try Rollout, because I don't think he's Steel type yet. I think Chingling's just Psychic. And a crit with well, at least the first one was a crit. Meditite, another cave Pokemon I've got super effective moves against with Pluck. This is our first trainer battle today. Black Belt Kyle with a Machop. That's all you've got. He just has a Machop, guys. And I just need to use Pluck. See how much money Kyle has. Oh, he survived. And then he wasted his turn on a Focus Energy. Well, we'll Pluck again. There we go. 3 and 4 experience. Okay, bye Neville. I'm going to be wrapping up soon anyway. 456 bucks. Very nice. And an X speed. And we found a Bidof. A level 16 Wild Beast Smalloof takeover. Geez, level 16 for a Wild Bidof. Okay, Smalloof. We're just going to start with a Headbutt. See what that does. Ooh, that was a big one. Okay. That's perfect. I was worried that it was going to knock him out. But here, Pokeball. A level 16 Wild Bidof. I honestly thought when we left, I didn't expect to come across that Bidof on our way to go after another one. And level 16, I think I'm going to have another double check, but I think that can switch out with one of the ones that's currently in my party. I'm just going to double check. This is the way we want to go. We can go through. My jaw just dropped here. And the cops wants to battle me. Okay. Okay. I thought I was going to have to play a much more of the game than we'd originally planned because of the fact that I couldn't get through that spot there. But I just got through that spot there. So the reason I want to go through that spot is this is the way that leads to the Pokemon Mansion. And out front of the Pokemon Mansion, there's 2 trainers who are very rich, meaning when you defeat them, they give you a lot of money. And because I've got the item that lets me re-battle trainers I've already beaten before, I could keep batting them as many times as I want, go further to get there. And that gym battle I was promising for next week, that's not going to happen because we don't need to go there. I guess we're just going to be making some money next week. I mean, I'm hyped up about the fact that I feel bad for Neville for missing this. He just left. But let's go see how much money. We'll both battle them once, and we'll battle battling these cops on the way there. Means that we won't need to worry about them when we're running back and forth if we have to heal our Pokemon between our battles with the rich trainers in front of the mansion. Oh, that's a blurry screen. Focus. Focus. There we go. That's better. Not sure how long it was blurry for. Good job, Bigu. I don't really think a Hoot Hoot and a Machop feel like they represent police officers very well. I don't really know what they were going for with that. I think the Hoot Hoot is because they only battle you at certain times of day and it's only at night, so they're out here at night with their flashlights looking for criminals or something, and so because they're like owls, but the Machops, which just look like little kids. Is he gonna have the exact same Pokemon? It looks like he is. Policeman Dylan. Got a Hoot Hoot. Well, as is customary. That was a word. I'm going to be using a rollout on you. Yeah, I'll knock out your Hoot Hoot, no problem at all. Oh. He's Hypnosis missed. Mine. Oh, help me there. We get level 34. Very nice. When he sends out Meditite, that's different. It's still a fighting type, still a little kid. Still doesn't really make much sense to me to why the police officer has him. But the rollout, and a critical rollout, still knocks out the Meditite, even though we weren't using our super effective move for that battle. Yeah, there we go. Nope. You did not see anything. Oh, and we've got some old people here. Going a little bit longer than I've been playing, but got a chat up here. Roll out the Chatops. Now that this Quick Claw is doing wonders for Bidof. Fury attack. Not going to be a problem for Bidof here. Only hit 3 times anyway. And then he gets a Sing. Oh, no. Ah, big oof. There, that was a big oof there. Big oof. What help does it do having your Quick Claw activating if you're asleep, Big Oof? Another Fury attack. Oh, that's only 2 times. That's good. You gonna wake up? He's not gonna wake up. Is he? He's not gonna wake up. Oh, he woke up. Roll out. There we go, Bidof. Are you serious? Well, he's got 2 in a row, but he's still. Please don't use saying. And he's using roll out. Mirror move. Did nothing against Bidof. Bidof is a beast. There we go, Bidof. Beat Gentleman Jeremy. 3,800 from Gentleman Jeremy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so I want to compare because that gentleman, and I'm assuming probably maybe this socialite may give me comparable amounts of money to the rich kids outside the mansion. So we are going to pay attention to how much that is, because a Chatot and a Roselia, like as you see, like 1 pluck, Roselia's down. Chatot was a little bit harder, but I've got the super effective moves for them. 3,008 just end up battling them. You sneak past the police officer. It's these 2 here. Let's make sure Bidof. I'm gonna get, because I'm doing it as a double battle instead of doing individual battles, which when I rebattle it will be individual battles. Be a little bit different. Baniri, that's one I've got a super effective move for. Luxio, I don't. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do Rock Smash on Baniri, and I'll just Focus Fire Baniri just to make sure Baniri gets knocked out. Yep, so this would not be double battles when I come. But this is also, so we're going to make a bunch of money from these battles. When we keep on just grinding these battles, Bidof is going to level up to the point where he'll learn Super Fang. Maybe once Bidof does that, we may. No, we don't want Yawn. Yeah, skip up on one. Once Bidof learns it, we may decide, hey, let's teach that to let's give Small Oof the XP share so he can also learn it. So he can also like gain some experience and eventually learn the Super Fang. Ooh, come on, Bidof. You were very damaged when we went into this battle, Bidof. I'll be very impressed if you are able to tough it out. There we go, Bidof. Let's get a loggers in the chat for that. Okay, so there's the 6,080. So we'd have to cut that in half. So that's 3,040. That is less than the other 2. They're giving us less money. Less money than these 2 here. Which means that they are probably going to be those opponents for trying these. They just gave me so much money between them all. Let's see how many Pokeballs I'm able to buy now. So we'll do that. We'll heal up. And then we will call it quits for the day. Let's see, we'll do some sales. Just if I've got anything to sell. Oh no, I've already got an even number here. I'm gonna buy. So if we want to buy them, we can buy 90 more. Ooh. I think if we do it, it's not going to be hard to keep on battling them. I think as long as they keep on giving us that type of money, we may possibly be able to make enough money to catch all the rest of our Bidof just next week. So, if we have a look at Pokeballs now, not our Pokemon, our Pokeballs, we have 144 Poke today's stream with. So, after catching over 50 Bidof, and then still having more Pokeballs than we started with, that is a perfect place to call things quits for today. Thanks as a video, and you've watched to this point. Thank you so much. I'm going to make sure I save, because we've got 19 hours on this game right now. Get it nice and saved. And there we go. Thank you and goodbye.